Will here, back again, and we're here for another live drop, a live artisan pre-order of the Hot Toys Obi-Wan Kenobi from Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, which is not exactly the live drop that people were looking for. People were looking for Episode 3, but you know what? We're here nonetheless. We're going to do Episode 2. We got 9 minutes before we go, and as I always say, make sure you're logged into your Sideshow account before we get started. Payment methods finalized, multiple browsers, use multiple devices. Use your phone, use your iPad, use any other device that you have. Use your Google Chromebook, I don't know, laptop, desktop. Have all the browsers open to get this guy, and you're going to get multiple spots in line, which is going to be fantastic for you. Guys, let's go ahead and check the chat real quick. We got a super chat, not a super chat, a regular chat rather. Why the fuck does mine say waiting for the Cherry Blossom Stormtrooper? It should be fixed now. Be real. Hopefully it's fixed. It looks like Adam said he was, experiencing that same issue as well. It updated. I'm ready to order. A-Pulse is here. Be real. What is up? 3,500 units worldwide. Exactly right. AJ Smithy is correct. AJ Paul said he's ready. Swag. I'm here just for the show. Better grab the popcorn. Ron E. I'm doing. Dude, what's up, Ron E? How you doing, man? Like I said, make sure you're logged in, guys. Multiple browsers ready to secure the bag. If you want this, remember, do not FOMO buy. Don't buy this if you don't want this Obi-Wan. If you want to wait for Episode 3, please do that. And we'll be ready. Army of Hades, what's up? What's up, dude? Big Willie style. It's funny, in high school, I'm like the most tame person ever. I've never even drank alcohol before or smoked anything. And people called me Wild Will. That was pretty fun. I wasn't even wild. I was like the most, I think that's what the joke was. I was like so tame. My wallet is safe for now. Let me know if the music's too high, guys. I'll lower it. Let me lower it just a little bit. Let me know. I'll adjust. So what's up? What's up? Clean team. I know the new Vader is now. It is. We're going to talk about that on the live stream today at 5:15. Lights, camera, collect. We'll have Natalie and Dean. It's going to be one hell of a time. So really excited about that one. Let's see who's here. Dylan DeFalco. Sorry, Dylan DeFranco. What's up, Dylan? How you doing, man? AJ Smithy, good luck. Thanks so much. Will, did you get Vader secured yet? See, A-Pulse, this is the decision, dude. I was talking to the girlfriend about this. I was talking to Natalie about this also. And I think I'm going to get it. The problem is, like, look, I have Artisan Anakin on the way. I have Artisan Darkside Anakin here. I have Kenobi Vader. I have the battle damage Darth Vader from Force Unleashed already on pre-order, right? And now you're talking about another Darth Vader, which I need to pre-order. Things are going to get pretty out of hand. So I'm probably going to get it. Roddy said, were you cool in high school? I was a jock in high school, actually. So I don't know if that's cool or not. I played a lot of sports. I played basketball and baseball and football. We didn't have a football team, but I did play football outside of school. And I played tennis in my last year of high school as well. Will, what you think of the Vader versus the other ones? Dude, honestly, man, I mean, this is a huge step in the right direction, the fact that it's nylon. I do want to take a victory lap. I've gotten many things wrong in my day, but the one I got right was Vader on a table, which a lot of people messaged me and said, you fucking called it, bro. I did, actually. That one I did call. You got to get the table. Austin is right, bro. I think I do got to get the table. I mean, at that point, you got to... Chad confirmed. It's definitely a lot. Yeah, exactly. I think the table is pretty cool, but like displaying him horizontally, that's gonna fuck up your display. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of room to dedicate to that because you're gonna have to lay him down and take up the room of maybe like 4 to 5 figures. So it's gonna be a lot. Big investment. But you know, $500. It's a LED table and all that. So it's a big deal. But you can get the regular one for what was like $300. So it's really not bad. The Vader is life, but when will I stop buying them? Yeah, I mean, honestly, Hot Toys is making it more difficult by the day to not have multiple Darth Vaders in your collection. It is confirmed nylon, AJ Smith. Yes, it's in the description for the product description. So yes, it is nylon. I think I'll have him stepping off the table. That's iconic AF, dude. Iconic AF. Not sure about the boots and belt. Yeah, that we're not so sure about. We're gonna have to see how that one plays out. But I mean, look, I'm excited. This Obi-Wan, guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I'm gonna secure this one because I think I'm just gonna wait for Episode 3. Like I'm a little bit hesitant as to whether they're even gonna make an Episode 3 Artisan at this point, at least anytime soon. Eventually, sure, but to release 2 Artisan Obi-Wans within close proximity to each other doesn't seem wise. Maybe they're gonna do it though. Only time will tell. But nonetheless, we'll see. Yeah. So Adam said 573, not including any tariffs for the deluxe Vader. I got to think about him. Yeah. And I may make a video about this, but if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen, like, basically I got a tariff fee from FedEx for a feral predator, and it was $189. So what I saw, Tim Cent declared the predator as a $120 value. So it ended up being 154% on top of that. So it ended up being $189. Wild. So that's why I tell people, like, use a lot of caution when buying from Hong Kong right now, because the tariff fees have dropped from 154 to 54 apparently, but still that's significant, right? So when you're buying the figure for its cost, plus you're paying the tariff fee, which you will pay the tariff fee, by the way, you will pay it. It's not exactly ideal, right? So yeah, absolutely. So Young Cam, what do you say? If you had to choose between the new Vader and the Kenobi Vader, dude, see, that's the question, right? That's the question. So I could end up moving on from the Kenobi Vader, but that one's goated, dude. I actually talked to Kiko on the phone yesterday, and we were talking about it, and he was like, you're on some bullshit this morning. So he still is not bought into Kenobi Vader being definitive. But if I had to choose to answer the question, I mean, I'd probably go Kenobi Vader just because I really like that split mask head sculpt. But, you know, like you've seen, I can use that head sculpt on the new battle damage version. So, you know, if I'm going to display a clean Vader, it might end up being episode 3, to be honest, just because I'm getting the battle damage one and I can use that as my battle damage, use a clean Vader for the episode 3 and kind of go from there. But gotta have all 3 prequel Kenobis. Dude, I don't even have an Obi-Wan right now. I've been waiting for a long time for an Alec Guinness 2.0. Still has yet to happen. And I really wanted a 2.0 of Ewan McGregor from episode 3. That's the one I want. I really want Revenge of the Sith. So an Artisan Yoda with purrs. Yeah, I mean, I guess that could be something. I guess when you know, it's true. Kenobi Vader is good. It is, dude. It is, objectively. Factually, it is. It's a clean Darth Vader that is probably the best looking Darth Vader that I've ever seen. And it's battle damage, dirty Darth Vader. That at the time was the best battle damage we've ever seen. But now there's the battle damage version, which is better. But still, 2 separate looks, 2 display bases. It's goated. It's goated. Is it the most iconic? No. I mean, Kenobi wasn't that great of a show, but you know, Empire is probably the most iconic, or maybe A New Hope, but they're not the best figures, I don't think. I think the best figure is Kenobi, personally. What's up, that guy Mark? What's up, Will Drive running to keep my Q skills up? Dude, nice, man. You got to do what you got to do. Episode 2, facts. I need an Obi-Wan at the moment. This is it. I'll get the Revenge of the Sith version also. Yeah. See, like with me, like I'm not crazy about this head sculpt. That's another problem I'm having. Like Natalie was talking to me about this, and I do think she makes a valid point. It's very possible that this was sort of rushed to pre-order, and they took an older head sculpt and like maybe the Kenobi show version or the Clone Wars one, which is why he looks slightly older, and they rooted it, right? Glued it on, whatever people, you know, whatever you think. So they do that. They did that probably, and it's very possible they update this head sculpt, right? They could very likely take this head sculpt and say, we've made revisions and improvements, and then if you didn't pre-order it, then you're fucked, right? So that's where Natalie's coming in, and you know, it's a whole thing. But yeah, Thalia's here. Shout out to Thalia. The new Vader looks great, but I would never display the scene. Yeah, it's really tough. I mean, you got to have a big display for it. So, yeah. So totally a thing. Eric Carter, what's up? I'm so torn. Obi-Wan is my favorite character from Star Wars, like you will. Perfect choice for episode 3. Absolutely. Episode 3 is incredible. Like, you know, I've been on record many times. I don't love Phantom Menace. I love Darth Maul and Qui-Gon, but I don't love Phantom Menace. I don't love Attack of the Clones, but I love Dooku. So episode 3 is incredible though. I really like episode 3 a lot. So episode 3 is right there in some of my best Star Wars films. So you guys know I love The Force Awakens. That's my favorite. But I do love episode 3. It's right in there with them. Lucky got Kenobi Vader from Wales. Dude, yeah, Kenobi Vader, I mean, the fact that you can change it out, it kind of is like the only one you need in a lot of cases. But is not getting Obi. I think she's not. I think she's passing. I'm getting the regular version and wasting my time on ours. That's fair. That's fair. Absolutely fair. Let's see. Personally, waiting on episode 1 Obi-Wan. Yeah, people have been waiting on episode 1 Obi-Wan for a significant amount of time, quite a while now. Love is looking that one. I'm waiting on episode 1. Yeah, that's definitely fair. Especially if you have Darth Maul and stuff like that. We're 30 seconds away, guys. 30 seconds away from this thing going live. Troy, what's up? Troy, shout out to Troy, man. How you doing, man? Did you finish Andor? Kiko and I have been talking about this. Andor has bored the shit out of me. So I'm going to keep going because I heard it ends up incredible. But 5 episodes in, I am very much struggling. I did beat 2 Wukong bosses last night, which was very stimulating for me. That was fantastic. So I feel like I can do anything at this point. So what's up, Core? I can never pronounce the name. Core is 2K. All right, guys, 5 seconds. 5 seconds. We are doing this thing. 200 in the chat. Hit the Q. Hit the like button, by the way. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's see. A test upload. What is this? I didn't even do the quiz, by the way. Did anyone do the quiz? You are now in line. Okay. Oh, so it doesn't give you a number anymore. That's interesting. Okay, so this is new. This queue is new. because we don't have numbers anymore. What's the numbers? Good luck to everyone, by the way. Maria Hodges, shout out to Maria. Good luck, Maria. Adam 12, what's up, Adam? What's up, dude? I think I decided if I love Obi-Wan enough to buy him. If not, I won't be. Yeah. See, for me, like I'm probably. Oh, there's the numbers. Okay, so 3,155. Oh wow, Firefox, I got a way better spot. So this is why you open multiple tabs. I only opened 2 because I don't think I'm going to end up buying this. Maybe you guys can convince me, but oh, there we go. I don't want to remove myself. So 1,198. Okay, not bad. That would probably be good enough for me to secure if I wanted to. I'm gonna close this tab, by the way. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. 1,500. Okay, so what are the numbers in the chat? Push your numbers in the chat. 1,021, 175. God damn, Indiana Bones, you are a fucking king, dude. 1,500 Dago or Zago. Dago, I can never. Dago Orozco. Dude, you got a cool ass name. Let's see. 175, 855. Michael Dyer, Ron, 2,800, 730, 992. 992, you should secure the bag. So 2,500. So 280 from Adam. God damn. Salef is here. Saleh, by the way. Sorry, mispronounced. 13. God damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm 1,156. So 23 minutes approximately is my estimated wait time. We're going to see if that ends up to a conversion, but I'm interested to see the price. Is anyone in yet? Has anyone seen the price? What is it looking like? 64, 218, 110, 3,000. 3,000. I mean, there's probably 3,500 units. And remember, a lot of people are opening multiple tabs and devices. I don't think this one's going to be a bloodbath. I think there's going to be a lot of people who end up getting this one. If it were episode 3, that would be another conversation, an entirely different one altogether. I think that would be one where I think we would probably see a little bit more of a civil war going on. So Tam Lee said $420 for Obi-Wan. Not bad. When you factor in, what was Joker, like 515, something like that? I think around that, 515, something along those lines. Anakin was like, Jack Sparrow was like 500, wasn't he? Something along that. 4 minutes out for Eric Carter. Dude, Eric, shout out to Eric. Eric's been hitting me up on IG. Dude, Eric's the man. $420. Thank you so much. You think we will get episode 3? Dude, I don't know, man, because I would have said yes. I would have thought this Obi-Wan would have been the episode 3 Obi-Wan, considering it's the anniversary. And there's just some fuckery afoot because they decided to do an episode 2 version, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Not sure what's going on there, but that's the decision. That's the decision that they decided to make. Secured, dude, Adam. Congratulations, man. I'm glad you secured. Who else secured? Dude, MTX, dude. Congratulations, bro. You get a round of applause as well. Everybody who secured. Like I said, only secure if you want, but if you do secure, I'm happy for you. Troy, late to the party, you got it. I don't think so, bro. Maybe when I get in there, I'll decide. Let me pull up the photos again, because I don't think so. I think it's just not the Obi-Wan for me. Like, again, I'm not the biggest Attack of the Clones guy, but I am a big Revenge of the Sith guy. So for me, it's like, yeah. And let's say we could pull up the video too. Oh, we don't want that. I don't know the video they posted. Let's look at the video, guys. Hold on. Let's look at the video. Let's see how we're feeling about this. So here's what it looks like. It's not bad. I mean, this is Jesus Obi-Wan, right? That's what it is. But I do got to say, with the rooting of the hair, it does look pretty solid. But again, is it the right Obi-Wan? Is it the Obi-Wan that everyone wants? It's not really, right? It's the Obi-Wan that, I don't know. It's not episode 3. Not episode 3. I do love the seamless forearms, though. The seamless forearms are incredible. But yeah, I love that they put this video out. Maybe there was some concerns out there about, you know, whether people thought the head sculpt was quality or not. But yeah. So 1,001, 17 minutes. Who else secured? I was the number 5 person. Dude, Scruffy, that is a remarkable achievement because, oh, Natalie G is here. Honestly, that does not look like episode 2. Oh, no, it's not Natalie G. Oh my God. It's Natalie Great. That's wild. Your name is remarkably similar, Natalie Great. Congratulations, though, for at least being here. I think that's pretty exciting. What did you say? There's not. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks like him. I think it's just like a solid 8. I think it's a solid 8. I was so convinced that was Natalie G. That's hilarious. Buy now, regret later. Dude, that's the collector's mindset right there. The bane of existence for sure. Compare the two sculpts between the two versions. I think the sculpted hair is the updated sculpt. Okay. Yeah, we can look at that. Let's see. I'll pull it up real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not convinced that this is a brand new sculpt anymore. I mean, I think it is, but I think it's like parts taken from the original version, repainted, and then updated. So it is a new sculpt technically, but I'm not convinced that it like is an entirely retooled whole new thing, right? That's kind of my thoughts on it. But yeah, that's actually a valid point. Austin raises a very valid point. Let's look at the sculpted version here. So doesn't it look different? It does. I think Austin's onto something. Did Austin just crack the fucking conspiracy code? He just cracked the Da Vinci Code, because that looks different. Are we crazy here, guys? That looks way better, doesn't it? So I'm thinking, I kind of want it now. Austin has sold me. I kind of want it, because here's my thought process. This is so good that this sculpt is way better. And if they update, I think the rooted hair version, they just threw the old sculpt and it wasn't quite up to date yet. This one looks way better. Like that, tell me that's not better. Right? Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's go back. That number is way far away, but this one's not bad. Okay, who else secured? I missed all that. Secured, Adam JT secured. We knew about that one. I'm on 4%. On 4%, you got it. Oh, Solus, are you watching season 2 of The Last of Us? I've been hating it and really like the game. I would still like to see Fears. Dude, I have hated season 2 so far. You know what's crazy? It's not exactly the show, it's Bella. I'm not thrilled with Bella's performance for Ellie. I'm definitely not on board with all the bullying and hate that Bella is getting. Not thrilled with that for her, but at the end of the day, I do think she's not right for Ellie. She's a good actress, but not right for Ellie. Not for part 2, at least. That's my thoughts on it. Buy now, regret later. Yeah, we talked about that. Confirmed. Who else secured? Beskar got it. Bag secured. B-Bag. Congratulations. Let's just keep the applause rolling. Do you have Attack of the Clones Padme? No, I don't. I don't have Padme. I've never been the biggest Padme guy. I'm huge on Anakin, but Paul R secured. Mario is always here just to enable, dude. Mario shows up to every live job and he's like, fucking get it, Will. Get it, dude. He's like that devil on your shoulder. That's Mario right there. Juba. Great username, by the way. Jubaka. Eric Carter secured the bag, dude. Shout out to Eric, man. Shout out to Eric. Exactly. So Chorus UK, I would get it, but I'm gonna get the sculpt and said, that's fair. That's fair. Natalie G succumbed to FOMO. Natalie, you know why you did it? Because Austin Collects broke the fucking conspiracy theory that the sculpt on the sculpted version is newer and better, and they're gonna update the rooted one too, probably. Like, I think they are. I think they definitely are. Mario, you know what you do, bro. You know what you're up to. 100%. Shout out to Nerdist Maximus, dude. Congrats, bro. Congrats, guys. By the way, if you have some time after this, check out the Feral Predator review. Not a lot of people showed interest in that review, and I was a little bit surprised. 2 minutes. I might secure. What is this limited to? It's 3,500 worldwide, Chris. We don't know how many are going to be available on Sideshow. We always speculate maybe about 50 to 60%. So they might have 2,000 of these, something like that. But do we know the price? AJ Green Day. Yes, it is $420 apparently. $420. You are top G. Thank you for the notification. This math, dude. Thanks, man. Top G. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the shout out. Let's see. Natalie's here. Oh, woohoo. Yeah, Natalie. Natalie is very proud of herself, which we're gonna confront Natalie on the live stream today about her fuckery here and going back on her word, which I'm about to do also. I might end up buying this because I'm, I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit of FOMO, but maybe I'll resist. Secured Alex Taylor. Thanks so much. Thalia Meyer. Thanks so much. Secured. Will, I lie. Maria did pre-order it. I think she messaged me and said she wasn't going to pre-order it. And then I was like, okay, well, we'll see. Do it, Will. Yeah. Everyone wants me to do it live for the people, right? They have 3,500. Yeah. 3,500 worldwide. Yeah. Worldwide. My Attack of the Clone shelf is now complete. It will be. I just got in, but I decided to pass on. See, self-control, Luis. Self-control. Congratulations for being better than most of us, because that is Natalie G in the house. Yeah, stream tonight should be fun. I actually haven't come up with the topics yet, so that's why I haven't posted the link and the thumbnail and all that. But free rewards. I actually have a lot of rewards right now too. Wow, 1 minute before I am in. And remember, when I'm in, I'm going to share my screen to something different. You know what's hilarious, by the way? Sideshow just emailed me and said Obi-Wan's available for pre-order. That's better than it usually is, though. 10 minutes. Normally they email you like an hour later, and they're just like, you know what? No. Do it for the Will Fox team. Yeah, right. Honestly, yeah. I mean, I do really want the episode 3. You know, if they do, it's my turn. If they do make an episode 3, probably what's going to happen is they are going to, a lot of people are going to cancel the second one. But this Obi-Wan's pretty great. I think I might end up getting it, guys, just because it's like, okay, so let's see what it's looking like here. $420. Yeah. Collector's edition is $285, $420 for this one. So we're going to add this to cart. And what is it telling me? Oh, yeah, it was just a code. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So let's go back to the sculpted version real quick while I check this out. Let's proceed to check out Obi-Wan Kenobi Artisan Edition. And, you know, I think it would be pretty cool. I think it does look pretty good. I think it looks really good. So that head sculpt definitely looks better, doesn't it? That looks new. That definitely looks new. Yeah, I don't know. This is new for sure. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. Should I do it? I'm kind of going back and forth on it. I do have a lot of gift card money right now. So in total, what is the amount? It's like, let's see here. Rossi said, Will, don't fall for the FOMO unless you actually want to. FOMO by Will. Wait for episode 3. Yeah. I think you guys are right. I think I'm going to pass on this one. I do have it in the cart, but I think I'm going to remove it from the cart for you guys so I don't take up anyone's spot. Yeah, I think that would be good. So I'm going to go ahead and not FOMO buy. You guys almost got me though. You almost got me. But yeah, I am in the queue. I'm going to bring up my screen just so you guys can see it. But I'm not going to check it out. So there he is. Natalie G said, do it, Will. Yeah, secured. Congratulations to, who is it? Chucho Collection. Dude, congratulations. Yeah. So Natalie's texting me. Do it, Will. Paul R. Bro, buy it. Imagine the display. You'll be sorry. Yeah, maybe I will be. But let's see what Natalie says. Natalie's going to text me. Should I add it back to the cart, guys? It does look good. It does look good. Only worth buying if you have an episode 2 collection. Anakin Padme look great. Yeah. So episode 2 I don't have. I'm gonna have Revenge of the Sith collection, so I don't really have the other ones. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Natalie thinks I'm crazy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Natalie says. LOL, flip a coin. I don't have one. I could do a. Okay, let's call it. Let's flip a coin. You guys want to flip a coin live? Let's flip a coin. All right. Okay, let's call. I'm gonna call tails. If I get tails, I buy it. If I get heads, then I won't. Okay. Let's flip it. It's tails. Okay. Well, that didn't work out. That didn't work out for me. Yeah, that didn't work out for me. Okay. Well, let's see. We'll add it back in. Why not? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm like really conflicted on this one because I do really want episode 3, but Natalie is raising a valid point. Natalie's like, Steve A said, just buy it. You're a YouTuber. It's a must. Yeah. Episode 3 could not be coming for a while. So we'll see. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think it's definitely a factor here. Shipping is $27. That's crazy. Okay, I have, would this code work? Let's see, don't FOMO, 50% sold, save your money, Will. Yeah, Natalie the Great, not Natalie G, Natalie the Great, the improved, the 2.0 is in the chat. Don't you have a day to cancel? I do, yeah. At least get it to review. Would you guys watch it though? Because like, I feel like my reviews suck because a lot of people don't care about my reviews, which it's unfortunate because they take so much time to do I take so much time to do the reviews, and like I'm just like, man, they just don't do as well. So I think just because Justin exists and Figure Hideout and Jetta and there's other people who do really good reviews, and it's like, you know, my reviews by that point, it's like, you know, it's kind of like old news at that point. So yeah, let's jump. Let's see. I rewatch your reviews, just saying. Thank you so much, Natalie 2.0. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm just joking calling you now. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. But thank you so much, Natalie. I appreciate you. Mario Collects. Yes, I'd watch. Secured, no regrets with this one. I've been asking for it for a while. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I could do it. I mean, should I do it, guys? Natalie says they don't do short hair artisan. They did, though, for Tom Holland. What's the update? 50% sold. 50% sold. Okay. I mean, you know, I could do it, right? If they're going to update the head sculpt, it might be worth it, right? This is Jesus Obi-Wan. This is yeah, Troy said grab it, sleep on it, cancel. Okay. Well, I just ordered, guys, so congratulations to me. It says request submitted, so I must agree to the terms and conditions. Yes, no problem. I'll agree. And if I decide to cancel it, someone will get a quick waitlist conversion. How about that? Got the regulars. Moon Knight has short hair. He does, actually. That's why I feel like Mike is right. Mike is right. Done. Palpatine, do it. Yeah, I ordered it. 50% sold out, by the way. So I don't know if I can zoom in a bit. Yeah. Before 50% of our allocation is sold out. Yes, correct. So, guys, I did order. Congratulations to me. Y'all did it. You know what did it? It was really, like I said, what Austin said. You can always sell after the review. Yeah, that's true, Adam. So being a YouTuber, that is something I sometimes will do. You know, I don't buy it specifically for review because the reviews aren't usually well enough to do that. I'm not even close, but you know, I will do it if I'm like, okay, like I think this would look cool in the collection. And I do want it, and then we'll kind of go from there. But and then I end up selling it if I need space. Okay, so we're gonna roll with it for now. And yeah, Mario, congratulations, bro. You did it. Adjusted my VAD and got the figure. Good call, brother. Will, is Kiko getting the artisan? I don't think so, Valentine. I talked to him on the phone yesterday, and I think he wasn't interested. I think he said it was I think he's very skeptical of the artisan line, which you guys knew was part of his belief structure, even when he was, you know, doing the live streams with me. And I hope he comes back because I talked to him and he got the dueling effect Darth Vader, and he got the Darth Maul concept version, and he said they're incredible and people are sleeping on them because they're like really good. And I'm like, this is Blue Bail Man all over again. I don't believe you. So I told him, I was like, yeah, you're tripping for sure. Thomas said, I'll buy it. Dude, if I ended up getting rid of it, then I could sell it to someone for sure. By the way, I am going to announce, I am going to do a giveaway soon for a couple different figures. A very kind, generous viewer offered to donate to the channel for a giveaway, a Spider-Man classic suit version. So that's going to happen. And I am going to give away probably a John Wick Chapter 4, brand new. So John Wick Chapter 4 is going to be given away soon. So I'll post a video soon with some updates on it. And I'm not sure yet, may potentially give away a sculpted hair Joker. That might be another thing happening. So if you're interested in all that, just stay up to date. Will.foxification on Instagram and here on YouTube, of course. But yeah, all that will be happening in the near future. I'll get it from Will after he's bored with it. Yeah, that's fair, Martin. That's fair. I miss Kiko. How did he secure the Holy Grail landing? Yeah, I miss Kiko as well. Yeah, no, he did. He got a friend, I think, that's going to sell it to him. Okay, we're in. So I'm in. I already bought it, but I'm just gonna sit here on the screen. Yeah. What is this? I don't even know what that is. So one thing I will say, like when you do YouTube videos, you get a lot of like crazy emails from people who are like, we would like to have you promote this like random product. And a lot of it's just like spam. It's just spam shit. So still not 75% mark. I want that John Wick. Yeah, dude, John Wick is really great. The problem is what happens is I'll buy them from Josh at Comic Concepts, and then I kind of like my collection goal changes, and then I still, when I buy them from him for a discount, I still have to do some sort of promotion. So usually what will happen is if I feel like the review is like you guys don't care about that, it's too late to do a review, then I'll do a giveaway because I want to give back, and also I'm still doing a promotion, so it's a win-win. Like you guys get something free, and I do the promotion and everyone wins. So that's kind of the general idea. A look behind the curtain, if you will. That's kind of the thought process into it. Will sponsored by BetterHelp. I should be, dude. Honestly, I probably need therapy. So it's fine. I should probably, I mean, honestly, if they're going to give me free therapy, that would be nice. Yay, we enabled Will. Austin, you did. It was mostly Austin, honestly, because he showed me that second head sculpt in the sculpted version. So what are people doing? Do they prefer the root? Honestly, I prefer the root. Like, people shit on the artisan line, but I can tell you in the artisan figures I've had, they're incredible. I love them. Absolutely. Secure, dude. Congrats, Eric. Congrats. Yes, the artisan. Secured. Who else got it? RG. Yay, we enable Will, like you said. Did you buy artisan? I did pre-order one. Yes. I did pre-order one. I don't think I'll get a sculpted. I mean, I don't usually do that, so I don't usually buy two like that. So Yeah, but I'm glad you guys are here joining me. And these are always so much fun. And again, we're going to be live at 5:15 to talk about this a little bit deeper. And maybe we'll talk about the queue system. And it seems pretty similar, though. It just looks, Sideshow has definitely ramped up their queue system because they know these artisan drops are really big. And they clearly have been able to handle the traffic a little bit better. And, it's definitely a big deal. So, and also, to be fair, we did flip the coin. We flipped the coin. And I called tails and I said, tails I buy, heads I don't. And we flipped tails. So, to be fair, the fate was decided. It was predetermined, if you will. I did not queue up. Igme, no problem, man. Yeah, not every artisan figure. I wouldn't really come in thinking this. Giving away a Dark Side Anakin. Luis, no, dude. That would be insane. I mean, honestly, it could happen one day, but no. Like, I absolutely am in love with that figure. It's right up there, right next to Darth Vader. It's so... Natalie, I talked to her on the phone last night, actually, for a while. And she was telling me that that Anakin is like... The Dark Side Anakin is like incredible. It's so good. It's so good. Dude, E2, congratulations, bro. You're among the last. If you got, Steezo is right. Type 1 in the chat if you secured. If you secured, type 1 in the chat. If you're still trying to secure, maybe type a 2. That would be good. That's a good way to do it, right? It's a good way to handle it. But yeah, like I said, when you're done here, if you have some time, I'd appreciate it if you check out the Predator review. I think it took me a while to do. So if you have some time, drop me a like and all that. Look at all the ones in the chat, dude. Look at all the ones. Shout out to all the ones. 2 though, if there's some 2s out there, no problem. The coin spoke to Will like the green goblin mess. It did, dude. It did. Honestly, yeah. I mean, there are certain shots like that one that I just look at and I say, it's not so bad. It's like an 8, right? It's like an 8. But Sideshow, yes, they got my order of Artisan Obi-Wan. They just emailed me about it. So very excited. And like that video, dude, it was the video. It's the video. Let me see. Hold on. Where's the video? Like that's pretty good. Like the video kind of got me. Like that's pretty fucking good, right? Chat, am I missing something? This line was easy. I thought so. I said Steezo. I was like, I think people are going to be able to get this one a little bit easier than other figures we've had. It all depends on the batch size or the overall the exclusive figure size, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Because like Winter Soldier was like 2,000, 2,500. This is 3,500. So definitely significant. There have been rumors of a Dooku 2.0 alongside a Yoda, but I've not seen anything substantial in that. People are just talking online about it. So the Force was definitely with all of us. Secure, dude. Benjamin, congrats, bro. That video was good. You posted, Will. Which one? Thank you, by the way. But I'm not sure which one. Are you talking about the $1,200 one? That was pretty fun. Judge the truth. So Vader, yes, I'm probably gonna get Vader. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get Vader. But I'm struggling right now internally. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get it though. I'm probably gonna get it from Josh. I think that looks pretty good. Honestly, it's pretty good. Jesus Obi-Wan is pretty solid. Like, I think if you were going to have one Obi-Wan, you'd have a younger version, probably episode 3. And then you have the Alec Guinness one. They are going to inevitably revisit the New Hope line. They have to. Like, it just makes too much sense. Yeah, 315. Like the video. Manny Fresh is right. Please like the video, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. You guys convinced me to get the Artisan, despite my concern rooted hair will contrast negatively with the skull. I mean, honestly, look. I have what? How many Artisans now? I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 Artisans, and there's some of the best figures in my entire collection. I'll look into the camera and say that. They're some of the best figures in my entire collection, maybe right among the best. I think people disagree. I think they are right up there with in-art quality. I think in-art's a little bit better, like just a little bit better, but I think they're close. I think they're relatively close. These Artisan figures are really good. Hey, will Hot Toys ever suffer from the hair loss? Not only that Joker. I've only seen that Joker. Yeah. Oh, Caesar said the Predator and Anakin. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. The reviews I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to always refine the format a bit. But I just kind of evaluate what you guys like, and I go off that. Well, I have a question. Did Sideshow ever put on pre-order the art? No, they did not, unfortunately. I thought they might get maybe 500, but apparently not. They all went to, most of them went to Japan. Then they had others go to like Korea and other places that, the last 1,000 units or whatever. Yeah, people are saying they're happy with the sculpted. This time I think it's night and day difference. The sculpted looks very Play-Doh, like in my opinion. Oh yeah, I mean that could be true. The sculpted still looks good to me, but I'm always happy that they give people the option. So if you don't want to join a queue or you don't want to hop in and fight for a figure, then you have the option for the sculpted. Or maybe you just don't like the rooted. That's also very valid. So hair loss will add realism. You can say it's male pattern blonde. That's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. I had hair till I was like 24, and then it just started balding and receding. So I was like, well, this is a problem. So I will say, if you're experiencing that, try shaving it off. See how you feel. Grow a beard. It really helps. I promise you. Just to give yourself like a cool little Jason Statham look. I think it's pretty cool. Just as I got China from Artisan last week. Oh, okay, cool. I got Joker and Darkseid Luke, and now this. Not been interested in other 3 for 3 on Artisan so far. That's awesome. Where's the next Artisan release? Jardani, dude. It's got to be Scarlet Witch, I would think. I think Loki's probably going to be middle of this year. Loki, I'm super hyped for. Super hyped for that. I don't know what I'm going to do with that throne. I do have a spot over there next to King Loki, so maybe I can make it work. But I would really love to have Loki sitting on that throne. I think that would be huge. That would be huge. I mean, you got the throne for a reason, right? That's crazy. Not even going to lie. I went in, didn't even sign in, waited on the queue. And so, yeah, this one was much easier to secure. Just as... Oh, okay. So Aaron unboxed the Asmus snake. Okay. I'm all for... Okay, so it's good. Good. Okay, so that's our first... I haven't heard anything about it, so that's a good report that it's good. I'm almost 30 and can't grow facial hair. Dude, that's... I mean, yeah, that could be a problem. I'm luckily... I don't... I mean, I grow hair, but it just grows mostly on the sides and on the top a little bit. But yeah, facial hair can vary a little bit. Like my side... This side of my face grows a little bit better than this side does, and I'm not sure why exactly that is, but... I've seen other people. Pedro Pascal sometimes he has, you can have like a patchy beard, but it still looks good. You can just make it work. We need Artisan Mace. Artisan Mace. Yeah, that'd be a good one. We'll see one day if they do that. The sculpted mace probably be better. I'm 46 and can't grow facial hair, so let me tell you, it won't get better. Well, it's always interesting. Like, it's weird how the body works. Like, you can grow facial hair sometimes, and other times you can't. Like, it's just, yeah, that's crazy. What's Verizon texting me? Okay, yeah, that has nothing to do with Obi-Wan. Verizon, y'all are gonna have to wait. He's turning water to wine. Yeah, pretty much. That's probably accurate. Let's see. So we're gonna look at this a little bit deeper. Yeah, that head sculpt looks updated, doesn't it? It does. Yeah, it does. Dude, thank you so much, B-Bay. You got the head structure for a shaved head that looks great. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. When I had hair, I felt like I probably looked a little bit better with hair, but you just gotta make it work. You gotta make it work one way or another. So it's all fine. It's all genetics. I have a full-blown beard at 20. Dude, I had never grown a beard until I went bald, and even when I was bald, I still did, and I had like scruff, right, but not a facial hair, not a beard. And when you first grow it, you're going to be itchy as a motherfucker. You just got to persist. You got to be resilient and go through, and then it stops, and then you're not itchy anymore. So it's fine. Anyone planning on cutting his mullet? Dude, I don't have that much faith in myself, but go to town if you think you can do it. It's probably just the lighting. Adam, dude, maybe right. Looks like the Clone Wars head sculpt, but the beard is slightly tweaked. Yep. Can you get your NRD? But yes. Correct, Aaron. Yes. If you change your mind and you want to cancel by the end of today, and you can get your NRD back. Correct. Let's look at that sculpted version again, because for all those who want the sculpted version, doesn't that, like, look at that. Hold on. Look at that. That's 1,000% different. That is definitely different. That is a new sculpt. I can't imagine they would take the Clone Wars sculpt and not update it like this one. That is a new sculpt. 100%. And it looks great. Yeah, that looks great. That looks really good. So shout out to Austin for pointing that one out. But yeah. Oh, dude, nice. You got the sculpted version. Congratulations, dude. Sculpted looks slightly different. It does. Sculpted is better. I mean, honestly, the sculpted is pretty good. I know someone said Play-Doh hair. I think it looks pretty good. Episode 2, Obi-Wan and Anakin are pretty cool together. Those are bros right there. That's the ultimate bro squad. Besides Toothless and Hiccup, maybe. Like, look at that. That's different. Okay. Well, sculpted version. Let's go. My Wally, think I should go for the Vader and Deluxe. See, Teddy, that's a good question, man. His thing gets people are claiming the episode 2 Vader, obviously the older version. Yeah. Let's see what they said. However, I'm wondering, are they claiming this episode 2 Kenobi? It is. The sculpted head sculpt looks younger, which is crazy. So, battle damage Vader. Teddy P was asking. Should I go? See, that's the question. I honestly think if you're not going to display the table, I would not get the table. because that's like $200 to your bill. If you're not going to dedicate the space to it, I wouldn't. I'm probably going to get the table for review purposes because I do think it's going to be something you guys would want to see. I don't know that I'm going to be able to dedicate all the space to that table, but you could also display him vertically, right? Vertically up and like attached to the table with his hands on the cuffs, right? That could be kind of cool. So yeah, I think that could be kind of cool. This ain't going to be the Revenge of the Sith Anakin. For one, it's not even episode 3 Kenobi, and it's from the Attack of the Clones. I'll be getting sculpted. That's fair. We could get a Revenge of the Sith Artisan Obi-Wan, but I just don't think it makes sense to do this one necessarily and then do one so soon. But Anakin, I could see, because Anakin was so limited with the Japanese version, the Star Wars Celebration, and then you release a wide one that's a little bit different. I could see that, but Kenobi, I don't know about that. I don't know. Sold out now. Is it sold out? Let's refresh. Yep, sold out. They don't even have a wait list? That's new. You can't even wait list. Sold out. Well, I'm assuming the wait list is going to go up soon. Hold on, let me pull this up. Let me show you guys. I'm on the wrong screen. So, sold out. You can't even wait list. I'm assuming that's going to be fixed. That's got to be able to be fixed. Yeah, because I assume they're going to want a wait list of people who are interested in buying should people cancel. So this is new. We're gonna have to monitor this before the live stream at 5 o'clock today. So I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, no wait list. Yeah, I've never seen it sold out before either. This is certainly new to me. You guys know I've been live for like every Artisan live drop, maybe short 1 or 2. Yeah, it's weird as shit. Super weird. I don't know what's going on. That's super odd. I mean, I secured, but hopefully everyone who wanted it secured. It seems like most people did. Yeah, sold out. Artisan Obi-Wan is a new Artisan Anakin. Yeah, absolutely. $420 Blaze It is kind of a good price for this one. So $285 sculpted, also pretty good. Pretty good. Sold out. That's got to be an error. It's got to be a glitch. Anyway, guys, I'm going to run. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm going to try to get this live stream ready for 5 o'clock today. I definitely got to come up with some topics. It's going to be an adventure. So I'm going to come up with some stuff and we're going to see what we want to do. And we'll talk about this Obi-Wan. But Tony said, did I get Obi-Wan? I did secure. You guys convinced me. So this would be a grail if there's no wait list. Yeah. I mean, until they make episode 3. And then at that point, it's going to be like, okay. Yeah, I think there's got to be a wait list, though. It's got to be a glitch. So keep an eye out on it, guys, and maybe message me on Instagram if you see something. But other than that, thank you so much for joining, man. I appreciate you guys. Come back at 5:15 today, live stream, Lights, Camera, Collect. It'll be me and Natalie and Dean. It's going to be fun. Natalie G and Dean the Dream. And check out the Feral Predator review if you have some time, and any other videos that you might find interesting here on the channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. 5:15. Be here. I appreciate you. And like the video and subscribe if you didn't already. Thank you.